Hey guys, what's happening, and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm doing the first of many videos I'll be doing covering possible legends that could be put into Ultimate Team. This could be for next year's Ultimate Team or could be for upcoming seasons as well. Some of these players may never get a legend card for whatever specific reasons. They may not get asked or may not get thought about. But I thought it would be nice to cover some of the players that I've really enjoyed watching and some that are just absolute legends as well. So the first possible legend I'm going to be looking at today is Stam, and he was known mostly for his time at United, but also played for quite a few big other clubs as well, and never really didn't even make over 100 appearances for any of his other clubs as well as United. But yeah, let's go on to his card. 88 rated card overall, I think would be pretty fair for him, and his pace 75 purely because he wasn't the quickest of centre backs, but he was never like a couch potato, couldn't catch up with strikers. He always put everything into every single game. 32 shooting because, you know, shooting is never really a main attribute for a centre back. 76 passing because his distribution was very good out from the back. 60 dribbling, that's a pretty average stat that I didn't really have to think too much about. And then we go on to the two main stats. We got 90 defending and 92 physical. This just totally sums up Stam as a player. He was an absolute unit. Would never get barged off the ball, hardly see him beaten to a header, and his tackles were awesome as well. So that is his overall rated card, and I think that would be a really nice card to have. And we'll probably go for in the region of about 800 to a mil. I would have thought 800k to a mil. But that would just be my personal opinion anyway. So moving on to the possible second legend of this episode, and it is the guy who has just retired this week, the absolute legend already as he's known as, Thierry Henry. And I don't think you would see a card like this until maybe a couple of years down the line, just for the fact that he has only just recently retired and he's had quite a few normal cards in forms and stuff like that, and I think it would just be too soon to put him back into the game. But this is a card that I would give him if I was putting him back at his prime. I'd say his prime for me was when it was the Invincibles for Arsenal. He was absolutely astounding and sort of led the team from the front. Him, Bergkamp, Vieira and all the other legends, most of them have already been put into Ultimate Team. But this is the card that I would give him. I would give him a 90 overall striker, 90 pace because he was lightning quick, we all knew that. His shooting was absolutely brilliant as well, so I'd give that 89. 79 for his passing, he was always very comfortable at the give and go, quick 1-2s as well. And dribbling, we all saw the goals he scored against Liverpool, Spurs and against Real Madrid as well in the past. Some of them goals were amazing where he just sort of took it through a whole team. So 90 dribbling for him. Defending, never really got back too much. He was just too clinical up top to leave him at the back. So 25 defending, and then physical 78 because he was pretty decent at sort of getting in between the centre backs, but was never really known for his strength ability. So I'd give him 78 physical. I think that if this card was to go into Ultimate Team, this specific one that I made here, that would probably go for the region of around 2 to 2.5 mil, maybe even more. But let me know what you think of that card as well. So moving on to the third and final possible legend for this episode. I know you guys are going to love this one. It is Cafu, who played for mainly Roma and AC Milan, and also captained Brazil to the World Cup in 2002. And I say that also, but that was probably one of the highlights of his career, I would have thought. But I think Ultimate Team could definitely do with a new right back. I don't think they've got any coming in. There's a lot of centre backs, midfielders and strikers being put in for this year. But I think they haven't really concentrated as much. They've obviously put Roberto Carlos in. I think that would work great if you had him and Roberto Carlos as your left and right backs as well. So going into the card, I've given him an 87 rated overall, and I think that's pretty fair. But some of the stats maybe you differ with, but I think 87 overall would be great. 82 pace to start off with. He was a very strong right back. His work rate was incredible, which I would help to contribute to his pace there. Wasn't the quickest, but 82 pace, I'd say, is very, very fair for him. 50 shooting, that's probably a regardless stat when it comes to this card. 85 pass, I was going to say pace again. 85 pass, which he was very good at getting out, and I think that contributes to his dribbling, to the fact that he got up and down that right wing. He would always look for the overlap, a lot of good crosses as well, so that would contribute to his passing as well on that stat. And then he's defending at 85. He was very hard to get past. Absolutely solid for Brazil and very good in the Champions League when he played for AC Milan and Roma as well. And then going on to his last stat, we are looking at the physical 82. I think maybe that would get put down a little bit, and maybe I have put that one as a little bit too high. But yeah, they would be really nice cards to have because the stats are so even. I think it's such a all-rounded card. I think the likelihood of that getting brought out like that would be quite low. But I think this card would be worth sort of in the region of about 700, 800k, maybe even more, because he's Brazilian as well. Everyone loves a Brazilian Ultimate Team as well. So if you have enjoyed this first episode of Possible Legends, please let me know, and let me know some of the people that you'd like to see as well. Thank you very much for watching,